Australians clearly like guns. In fact, in the 4 months between the Hoddle Street and Queen Street massacres in 1987, 22,000 Victorians applied for gun licences, an increase of 400 per working day. Unfortunately, one of them was Frank Vitkovic, the Queen Street killer, but you're that girl from the beach. What are you doing here?
Makeup. What's it look like? See, you're still spouting this bleeding heart anti-gun stuff.
I beg your pardon?
You know, trying to make it look like we're going to end up like the USA.
I'm not saying that. I'm just questioning our national attitude to guns. Maybe we are like the USA.
Now, what makes you think that? A few deaths each year?
Well, 700, actually, yearly average.
So? There's thousands in America. Besides, you never hear Americans whinging about guns.
Yes, you do.
Ever asked any?
Not lately, no.
There you go, then. Besides, what do you got against guns? Just because you winged a cat once.
It's not that. It's...
What?
Well, it's just that...
There used to be a time when a man could walk the street and not be shot. The Kennedys and Martin Luther King, they used to walk a lot.
There used to be a time when a man was a man and he carried a gun. He protected his wife, made a man of his son. You bleeding hearts, you're all the same to me.
If I'm a bleeding heart, then that's what I'm proud to be.
He's quite cute, apart from that small zit. What a pity his opinions are so full of shit.
Does she know I really like her? Could she like me just a bit? What a pity her opinions are so full of shit.
You bleeding hearts, you're all the same to me.
If I'm a bleeding heart, then that's what I'm proud to be.
Our bleeding hearts, our bleeding hearts.
We will never, will we ever
It's a pity you're such a wimp. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? What? What's your name? Bugger. Operator? Yep, I'd like to speak to the USA, please. What? I don't know, just ordinary people, anyone, yeah. Oh, and tell you what, make it somewhere violent. Hello, yeah, put me through to the streets of New York, could you? Thanks.
Okay. Hello, Andrew.
Hello, is this Chuck?
Yes, this is Chuck.
Chuck, I'm glad to hear there are Americans called Chuck. I always thought that was made up.
No, Chuck Keenan.
Well, nice talking to you, Chuck. Tell me, are you a native New Yorker?
Yes, I am.
And what's the best thing about the city?
The people, the things you can do here in the city, just the energy that's in New York City.
Do you own a gun at all?
No, because by having a gun, you have an intent, an intent to use it.
Hello, Robert. Andrew
Hello.
Denton from ABC Television here. Tell me, do you own a gun?
Do I own one? No.
Have you ever been involved with, or anyone you know ever been involved in any shooting incidents?
I was mugged about 1.5 years ago, 2 years at gunpoint.
Really? What happened?
Oh, a guy came up to me in the subway in the middle of the day and wanted money from me, which I didn't have much of, and then just tried to steal the possessions I had. And the train stopped, and I yelled, and everything went crazy, and he ran off. And we actually caught him about a couple of months later. I picked him out of a lineup.
Have you ever thought of investing in any of the range of bulletproof clothing available?
No, I haven't. No, I've got enough trouble with my own wardrobe.
Tell me, Josie, do you own a gun?
Do I own a gun? No, I don't own a gun.
Why don't you own a gun?
Because I don't feel I need one.
Not in New York? Don't a lot of people there have guns?
And there's danger everywhere. Doesn't mean you need a gun.
How do you deal with that danger?
I just stay out of bad neighborhoods.
I thought New York was a bad neighborhood.
I'm from LA, and there's more drive-by killings there that I've experienced than here. That's been closer, so I actually feel safer in New York than I do in LA.
Hello, who am I talking to?
My name's Justin Moreau.
You're in a crystal shop, is that right?
Well, it's actually a futuristic space-age gift store.
Why are you living in New York?
I think they say that if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And I was up for the challenge.
Oh, yeah, how does that song go again? Do you know that song at all?
I'm not going to sing that song for you.
Oh, come on, Justin.
If you can make it there, you make it anywhere. That's the part I'm talking about anyway.
Yeah, and what's the next line? Big production number.
New York!
That's fantastic. What a great voice. Look, you just sang so well. I'd like to give you a song about Sydney in return, if I could. You ready?
Go for it. Yeah, I'm ready.
My city of Sydney, I miss the warmth of you. Miss your opera house lights from the bridge and your wild kangaroos.
Is that really the theme song for Sydney?
Yes, I'm trying to say it is. What do you think?
Great. I like it.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've been confronted by someone with a gun?
No, I've not. I've been fortunate in not attracting any gun energy. I think gun energy creates gun energy. I think if you have a gun, you will attract a gun. You know what I mean? It's like fear begets fear. Hate begets hate.
Do you own a gun yourself?
No. My God, no.
Oh, pardon me. Your murder rate's gone up 20% in the last year. Does that concern you?
I guess it concerns me. I mean, it concerns me at a distance. I haven't seen it, so I haven't been party to it. You have to be experienced something like that right on top of you, to know that fear. I know it in my head, but I don't know it in my spirit. It hasn't affected me yet, or my behavior. The first day that it does something to me, I'm sure I will change my behavior.
Do you sing at all?
Yes, I'm a singer.
I thought you might be. You've got a very nice voice. Do you know any songs about New York?
Yes, I do.
You wouldn't mind singing us a few bars of one,
Oh,
would you?
dear, no, I couldn't possibly. On the middle of 72nd Street, they'd come at me with a gun.
No. Oh, there you go. So you should be worried about guns. No, come on. This is it. This is your big break on Australian television.
Oh, dear. I don't think I'll ever get there, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, Helen,
my big break
never know.
on Australian television.
Fate.
Oh, it's on television. I forgot about you. Let me think. East side, west side, all around the town. That's about all I remember.
What about New York, New York? Do you know any of that?
No, not really. I mean, I know it by memory. I know another song because I happen to like New York. I happen to love this town. But I can never remember anything when anybody asks for it.
Helen, that was
lovely. That's it. I'm going now. I've got to go to an appointment.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Lovely talking to you. Nice singing. Have a nice
day. Nice to talk to you. Do come to New York sometime. Don't bring your gun.